I saw you're voicing Professor Umbridge in the new Harry Potter audiobooks. I was wondering, are you aware that some fans are calling for a boycott, given J.K. Rowling's ongoing campaign against trans people?
I was not aware of that, no. I'm very sorry. I think we're all living in a period of time right now. We're all going to have to figure out how to live together, aren't we? And we've all got very different opinions. So I hope that we can all find respect.
Kiera Knightley claims she was not aware of J.K. Rowling's controversy before joining Harry Potter audiobooks, and that says a lot. Listen, there's going to be a huge rollout of these Harry Potter audiobooks, and I think that they're going to be incredibly successful. So many huge names are attached to this. It's going to be huge. And Kiera Knightley is attached to it. She's going to be playing the role of Professor Umbridge. And these announcements are sort of like getting rolled out, kind of like the Harry Potter HBO show movie announcements, like that. They're taking it that seriously. But some people are like still on that anti-JK Rowling bandwagon, particularly people over at Decider. This was a stupid question. That's what I put. I put this was a dumb question, but she gave a pretty good answer. And the way that this question was framed, I have a huge problem with the way this question was framed.
What the shit?
Let's listen.
I saw you're voicing Professor Umbridge in the new Harry Potter audiobooks. I was wondering, are you aware that some fans are calling for a boycott, given J.K. Rowling's ongoing campaign against trans people?
That's not a nice thing to say to one of those people.
I was not aware of that, no. I'm very sorry. I think we're all living in a period of time right now. We're all going to have to figure out how to live together, aren't we? And we've all got very different opinions. So I hope that we can all find respect.
Yeah, it was a great answer to this question. It's the framing of the question that I have an issue with. She's framing it as, are you aware that you should hate J.K. Rowling? Are you aware that J.K. Rowling is anti-trans and you should not be in this role? She's basically forcing her to take a stand, to have an opinion on this issue that she hasn't even thought about.
Because you know, deep down, you deserve to be punished.
Are you aware that there's a boycott against this thing that you are participating in? She's forcing her to take a side on this issue with J.K. Rowling.
Did you say no and block her nostrils?
And I think that the way that she phrased her answer was perfect. I was not aware of that, but we live in a world where a lot of people have a lot of different opinions, and we should respect those opinions. Like, that was a perfect answer. She didn't take a side. She didn't apologize for taking the role. The reporter totally and completely baited Kiera Knightley into trying to take a stand on this issue. That's the way this question was framed. It was to have her in this moment, force her to make a decision and to take a side on this J.K. Rowling issue. And good for her. She didn't choose to do that. She didn't choose a side. But there are people who still take issue with that. The bluey place is melting down over Kiera Knightley. Let me move myself over here. Possibly one of, if not the worst response I have seen from anyone involved in the Harry Potter franchise. What the fuck was that laugh about? They're getting very upset that she didn't give the correct answer or the answer that they wanted to hear. They're very mad that she didn't take a side and stand with them and boycott J.K. Rowling as well.
Oh no! What happened? Oh no! How terrible! That's just awful. How terrible. Oh no.
Wow. I went from having no opinions on her or barely knowing about her to knowing that she is a disgusting person. Wonderful. I hope somebody strews Legos on every path she will ever walk. She's a disgusting person because she thinks that everybody should respect everyone's opinions, that we live in a world where a lot of people share different opinions and we should respect those opinions. And for that, she is a disgusting person.
What?
After seeing her reaction, I wouldn't be surprised if she's a TERF herself. Of course, everybody that doesn't agree with me or whatever, if she didn't take a stand against J.K. Rowling, who they consider to be a TERF, she must also be a TERF herself. Sure. Okay. Kiera Knightley can get fucked. And I think I'm being far more respectful to her than she is to trans people. See, they really wanted her to take a stand. They really wanted her to pick a side, and she refused to do that. And now they're pissed. Get in, loser. We're canceling Kiera Knightley. Wow. Cancel Kiera Knightley because she thinks that we should just respect other people's different opinions. You honestly don't even need to respect it, to be honest. You can just realize that people hold different opinions in society. Not everyone is going to agree. Wow. Shocker. Not everyone is going to agree on every single issue. Shocker. But for that, cancel Kiera Knightley.
Shut up. Maybe next year. Let's see what happens.
Fuck J.K. Rowling. Any actor helping her to line her evil pockets. Shame on Kiera Knightley, Kit Harington, John Lithgow, etc. Kiera, your profaned ignorance of the boycott. Hold on, wait. I swear they're going to ask all of these actors, by the way. They're going to Kit Harington, John Lithgow, everybody attached to these Audible books. They're going to ask them these same questions whenever they get a chance. So that way they can force them or bully them into taking a stand on whatever. They're going to do that with all of them. Kiera, your profane ignorance of the boycott and we all just have to get along attitude is appalling.
What?
Yes. Having an attitude in which we think that everybody should just get along, everybody should just realize that we don't share their same opinions. That's appalling to these people. People are literally, oh my God, people are literally dying because of the BS this evil cunt spreads.
There's people that are dying.
How are people literally dying? That's a wild statement. Oh wow, Kiera Knightley fucking sucks. What the fuck was that? Because she didn't take a stand against J.K. Rowling, didn't participate in this boycott, didn't step down from her role as Professor Umbridge. Now we need to cancel her. If she's not with us, she's against us. That is their mindset. So we need to cancel Kiera Knightley. These people are deranged. They are deranged. This is why you don't side with them. They don't care about you at all. You can have all of the same opinions as they do, but you can have one different opinion and they will ruin your life. They do not live in reality. These people will turn on you. The first chance they get, they will turn on you. And I'm glad that Kiera Knightley didn't really feed into it. She just said that we should all just try and get along, realize we have different opinions, respect that, live our lives. She gave a great answer. She was clearly baited by that interviewer. And I think she handled it pretty well. But of course, people are going to melt down over that answer.